There is something about you that you've never fully been able to explain. Why certain conversations leave you feeling empty. Why certain environments make you want to disappear. Why, no matter how hard you try, you've never quite felt like you belong. It's not arrogance. It's not overthinking. It's something deeper. And today, you're finally going to understand it. Most people think being different means success, money, status, recognition. But psychology tells a very different story. Being not average has nothing to do with what you have achieved, and everything to do with how your mind is wired. The truth is, there is a specific pattern of thinking, a certain internal architecture that separates people who live ordinary lives from those who don't. And most of it is completely invisible. Mental Module 1. You think in questions, not conclusions. The average mind wants answers. It wants certainty, closure, final conclusions. Because uncertainty feels uncomfortable, so it rushes to the nearest explanation and locks it in. But your mind doesn't work that way. You don't rush to answers. You sit with questions. You turn them over. You look at them from different angles. And sometimes you're completely okay saying, "I don't know yet." That doesn't make you confused. It means your mind is flexible, curious, open. While others chase quick answers, you search for deeper truth. Mental Module 2. You are uncomfortable with stagnation. Most people are okay staying the same. If life is fine, they settle. But you can't. There's something inside you that refuses to stay still. When a week passes and nothing changes, you feel it. That quiet discomfort, like something is being wasted. You don't just want comfort, you want growth. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's hard. Because deep down, you understand something most people don't. Growth only happens when you step beyond what feels safe. Mental Module 3. You guard your attention. Attention is your most valuable resource, but most people give it away freely, to distractions, to meaningless conversations, to things that don't matter. You don't. You notice how things affect you. You notice which conversations drain you, and which ones expand you. You notice which environments feel empty, and which ones feel alive. And because of that, you start becoming selective. You step away from noise, not because you're antisocial, but because you understand something powerful. Where your attention goes, your life follows. Mental Module 4. You process pain, but become it. Everyone experiences pain, loss, failure, rejection. But most people become their pain. It shapes their identity, their perspective, their future. You're different. You feel pain deeply. You don't ignore it. You sit with it. You face it. But at some point, you make a quiet decision. This will not define me. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you ask, "What is this teaching me?" And that shift changes everything. Because pain, when processed correctly, becomes power. Mental Module 5. Your standards are internal. Most people rely on external validation, approval, praise, recognition. They need to be told they did well, but you don't. Your standards come from within. You notice details that no one else even sees. You fix things that no one would have complained about.
You hold yourself accountable even when no one is watching. And because of that, you often feel misunderstood. Because the world only sees results. It doesn't see the invisible effort, the private discipline you're carrying. Mental Module 6. You feel deeply, but quietly. There's a myth that strong people feel less, but the truth is, they often feel more. And you're one of them. You feel things deeply. You pick up on subtle emotions, unspoken tension, hidden meaning. You feel the weight of moments in ways others don't. But you don't perform your emotions. You don't exaggerate them. You don't display them for attention. You keep them internal, controlled. And that quiet depth is what makes your presence powerful. Mental Module 7. You think in years, not minutes. Most people think short-term. What feels good now? What works today? But your mind operates differently. You think long-term. You make decisions based on who you want to become, not just what you want right now. You invest time in things that don't show results immediately. You stay consistent even when no one notices. And because of that, you sometimes look like you're behind. But you're not. You're just building something that takes longer to see. Mental Module 8. You stop apologizing for being different. For a long time, probably, you felt like you didn't fit in, like something was wrong with you, like you had to adjust to match everyone else. But slowly, you start to realize something. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to think differently, to see differently, to live differently. And once you accept that, you stop apologizing. The world doesn't need more average people. It needs people who think deeply, who question, who grow, who evolve. So, if you've always felt different, don't ignore it, because that difference might be the most valuable thing you have.